So what's up everyone? In this video, the next capital city I'm about to draw is going to be Sacramento, California. Now this state capital is going to be my last one in the US mainland. Can you believe it? I am pretty thrilled. At the same time, I'm like, oh man, I gotta worry about another large capital city in the US. Yeah, I don't know how my drawing experience is going to be for this one. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Maybe it will. We'll have to see. Yeah, we're taking that quick leap back to a larger capital city, US capital city. We're not going to waste any more time here. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to work. Sacramento means sacrament in Spanish. The city is located by the confluence of the Sacramento and American rivers in northern California's Sacramento Valley. Sacramento's the sixth largest California city, so this city is right behind Fresno, San Francisco, San Jose, San Diego, and Los Angeles. It's part of the top 10 largest US capitals. The area used to be inhabited by the Nisenan, Maidu, and a bunch of other Native Americans of California. In 1808, the Spanish explorer Gabriel Moraga, who named the area and the river Sacramento, obviously, and the name came from Holy Sacrament, which is some type of religious crap. In 1839, John Sutter Jr. showed up to the area. So this guy, I believe he's either like Swiss or German. I know he's European. He showed up to the area, and the fort got established the following year, I believe. So he built this fort, and the fort is named after him. He also established a settlement, which is present-day Sacramento. This settlement was called New Helvetia, which means New Switzerland. The year 1848 came, gold got discovered by James W. Marshall at Suther's Mill in Coloma, and it's not too far from the fort. And this led to the California Gold Rush, where people would just desperately try to find, they would really try to find as much gold as possible, so they could make that money and crap. And Sutter and his father, they were in debt. They were losing money bad, terribly. People couldn't help themselves. They would take Sutter's stuff. Towards the end of 1848, Sacramento was getting set up, and it became a huge success. Unlike Suther's Fort, Suther's Mill, the town of Sutherville, which were an absolute failure. Ouch-a-rooney. During the early 1850s, Sacramento Valley got jacked up by floods, fire, and a deadly disease. The capital of California was Monterey, under Spanish and thereafter Mexican rule. The capital got moved to San Jose from 1849 to 1851. California eventually became a state in 1850. Then the California moved to Vallejo in 1852. The capital moved to Benicia in 1853, and then finally to Sacramento in 1854. However, during the 1860s, so during the American Civil War, by the way, San Francisco was the temporary capital of California. Why? Well, the answer is Sacramento got unlucky with another flood. The bright side is that Sacramento is the permanent state capital. It's the permanent capital of California. And the capital got moved a total of 6 times in California. California, make up your mind. No offense. it was just called Sacramento, we had the name Sacramento City. Eventually, the word city got dropped, and we just got Sacramento. The nicknames of Sacramento are Sacktown, Sac, City of Trees. No wonder it's called the City of Trees, because the city has a crap load of trees. River City, Camellia City, since it's the city's flower, and America's most diverse city. Those are the nicknames for this city. Its motto is Indomitable City, which means this in Latin. The city has tons of various landmarks and popular places, such as the Hart Health Park, which is home of the Sacramento Republic FC, a major soccer team. I'm also going to throw in Southern Health Park. This is actually located in West Sacramento, which is not too far from the actual city. It's not too far from the capital city. This stadium is home of the Sacramento River Cats, a minor baseball team. Crocker Art Museum. This is the oldest art museum that's west from the Mississippi River. Wells Fargo Tower. This is the tallest building in the city of Sacramento. U.S. Bank Tower, the second tallest building. California State Capitol. The Tower Bridge. California State University, Sacramento. Sleep Train Arena. It used to be home of the Sacramento Kings, a major basketball team. The Golden One Center, which is the current home of the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento is the birthplace of these famous people, such as internet star Anthony Padilla. Fun fact about this guy, he is one of the founders of Smosh, which is a very popular YouTube channel, by the way. Wrestler Apollo Crews, actors Brie Larson, Jessica Chastain, Sam Elliott, and Colin Hanks. I felt like I ruined the drawing of Sacramento because of the perspective. The perspective is slightly off for a few buildings. Not all of the buildings, just only a couple or a few. And also, I didn't really include any of the larger buildings. Well, just only like 2 or 3. And one of those large buildings is cropped out. I feel like I could have drew the city a bit smaller. I feel like I could have made the drawing a bit smaller so I could include those larger buildings. But I'll just have to embrace what I drew. And I don't know, it's not a wonderful drawing. It's just fine. It's a fine drawing. I still did a decent job with the drawing. I just don't like how it turned out. Well, just the perspective-wise and also the buildings-wise, if that really makes sense. I didn't really include enough large buildings, any of the, like, well, I don't think Sacramento has that many skyscrapers, but they do, the city does have a few tall buildings that I didn't really. I just felt like I ruined the drawing because the large buildings are like left hanging. Okay, everyone, here's the finished capital city drawing of Sacramento, California. I feel like the perspective for some of these buildings are off. A few of these buildings are off to me. But overall, this is a pretty decent drawing that I did. Nearly 3 hours of work. You got the river, this bridge. This drawing was kind of a pain, but it was a lot of fun. A huge blast. I drew a lot of trees, by the way, a couple boats. I wanted to draw more of these taller buildings, but oh well, this drawing will do. Sacramento, California, everyone. That is it. You don't have to worry about any of the state capitals, the American state capitals anymore. In the contiguous United States. How exciting is that? So, that is going to be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this video was quite enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love to connect with you people. And also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. So, I will catch each and every one of you guys later.